Anyway, John, I've got the $1,000,000 question for you. So we talk all of this shit about. Go on.
God, so wouldn't that be $997 question because we were American? Yeah, $1 million question. What's that?
Well, in this case, if you want it answered, at the moment, what's our prices? $250 a month.
It's a $3K investment which we allow people to spread over a year.
There we go, $3K. And if the cash flow is a bit tight, you can pay it monthly. So the answer to the question,
you don't get a discount for paying it all in one go either. But what you do get is £200.
Hey, don't tell him
for all the books. Hey,
Brucey bonus.
Brucey bonus. You get a Brucey bonus of £200 Amazon voucher for the books that we recommend.
Anyway, the $1 million question or the $3K a year question is on the contrary. We well, not on the contrary. We talk about all of these shit clients and what to do to avoid them. But on the contrary, how do we attract only the best clients?
Well, I've got a young boy with a tight bottom as my business partner. And now I've got my daughter, pimping my daughter out as well. But it's easy, really.
Let's get Alfie. There's a fetish.
Oh yeah, I charge extra for Alfie because he's disabled too. You know, he's young. He's 18 years old, so it's legal now, but he's disabled. I'll tell you offline about it. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway,
he's a legend.
He is. Oh yeah, and my son he's got cerebral palsy effectively. Yet he still does martial arts when he can actually get into train. All those people, I can't train. I ain't got time to work out. I can't do it. Too hard. Well, some fucking little spaz can do it. You can fucking do it. So stop fucking whinging. Some little fucking gay spaz can do it. Remember when he fucking told me that? He says, he sent me a Father's Day card and he says, "Thanks, Dad, love you, best dad in the world, etc. P.S. I am gay." Now tell me something I didn't fucking know already, Alfred. I mean, most people, I think they can hide it. You know, my fucking gaydar is perfectly operational. Thank you very much. If you forgive the expression, it sticks out of the mile, doesn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, how do you get the decent clients? Well, you know, it refers back to what we were saying before about if you want to work with a certain type of person, and you really do, if you're sensible, then of course you have an avatar. That's what we call it. You have an ideal client avatar. And like in my book, which is here for the more discerning listener, Grow Your Business Fast: The Quick, Dirty, and Uncensored Secrets to Extraordinary Business, Small Business Success Despite Recession, Bad Governments, and Tight-Ass Banks. You can buy it on Amazon, or just let me know and I'll send you a copy. Pages 143 to 145, as I recall, I have my avatars, Chris and Alex. The ideal client I do want to work with, and the non-ideal client I don't want to work with. They're a pen picture. And there are various ways of putting these together, but by far the easiest is to look back at the clients you've served in the past, the ones you really enjoyed working with, did good work, you got well paid, good relationship, top 20%, 80-20 classic, and just base your avatar on them. Don't just go for the money. You want to go for a good experience on both sides too. Well, that's your ideal avatar. It's simple. And if it's a new business and you don't have that information, well, then just think of the kind of person you want to work with. Maybe someone on TV, maybe James Bond, or maybe a character from a series you've seen or a film you've seen. Doesn't matter. But you just have a picture of the kind of person you want to work with. And then once you know that, you've got three things. Marketing can be defined as being the right message to the right person at the right time over the right medium. All right. Now, the detailed client thing, the avatar, is the right person. That's the most important.
Yeah,
it really is. Now, even if your ideal client avatar, because you're selling stuff, say off an e-commerce site, is someone you don't like. Say you don't like engineers because they're boring and mostly autistic and you can't stand them because you're really empathetic and the rest of it. That's fine. You don't give a shit. But that can still be your ideal client. You just make sure you don't actually interact with them at any point. You hire someone else to do it. There's nothing wrong with that. But once you know your ideal client, it's the most important thing. Who do you want to sell to? Once you've done that, well, then you'll know what to say to them, because you know what their problem is. So you know what to say to them. you know where to find them, and you know how to find them. Until you know who you're speaking to and who your ideal client is, all those things are random. Because what happens is most people, doesn't happen so much nowadays, I suppose, but what everybody does is just a different approach. In the good old days, people did their marketing by their advertising by, you know, the rep from the local paper or the yellow pages would knock on the door and say, we're doing a deal, we're selling ad space at a discount. It's all made up, it's all bullshit. Rate card is meaningless. And then this business owner would say, yeah, that sounds great. Get in front of 30,000 people, bound to make some sales. But if those 30,000 people are all vegetarians and you're selling fucking sausages, no matter how many of them there are, it's not a waste of time. Yeah. People put the cart before the horse. They choose the medium. They have no idea what their message is, and they don't even know where their market is either. Well, the market, the person you're selling to is the most important thing, because then you know, shit, I know what to say to these people to solve their problem. I know what language to use, what angle to take, what hooks to put in there. You'll also be able to find out where they are. Can you reach them by print? Can you reach them online? Can you reach them in the street? Can you reach them somewhere else? Can you do what my mate used to do and have a load of old people go to a hotel for a Sunday roast free for them, and then he would sell to them there. He was doing reverse mortgages and things. You know, great way of selling to people. No, then you know where to find them. And of course, that's once you know where to find them and what you're saying to them, you know what medium to use. Is it going to be online? Is it going to be print? Is it going to be standing in front of people? Is it going to be knocking on doors, leaflets under fucking windscreen wipers? All these things work. Cold calling works. Mm-hmm. But, you know, just saying, this is what frustrates people on LinkedIn in particular. Yeah, cold calling is the best way to get business. If you're not doing cold calling, you are wasting your time doing anything else. You're missing out on opportunities. And they suddenly divine all these fucking deep psychological reasons you're not doing cold calling. How about this one? It's not efficient. It might be.